We done came a long way, from Dickies and tall tees, for the love of the game. No sleep, but we all dream. Southern Cali, sunny days, the valley to Long Beach. I done seen a lot of things under these palm trees. We done came a long way, from Dickies and tall tees, for the love of the game. No sleep, but we all dream. Southern Cali, sunny days, the valley to Long Beach. I done seen a lot of things under these palm trees.
What's up, everybody? We back with another one. Welcome to Beneath the Palms, where hospitality is strictly enforced and where dope people unite to share stories. I'm your host, Willie Abstract, and today we got another guest. She's so cool. She's so chill, down to earth, kind of like a tree hugger. You know what I'm saying? But she cool as shit. We got Judy Drama.
Hey,
what's up, love?
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me.
How you feeling? How was your day?
I'm feeling good. My day was cool, cool little 9 to 5. Turned into a mom, and now I'm here.
Mommy duties and then straight here.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's up, man? We got to get right into it.
For sure.
Our last conversation, matter of fact, we were supposed to do this prior.
Right.
But you were booked.
I was.
Something. And it wasn't lightweight either. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you can name drop if you want to, but let's talk about your trip to the A.
Oh, for sure. I think it was like a week ago now, almost 2 weeks ago. I don't know.
Yeah, about 2 weeks.
Almost 2 weeks ago now.
Every other week, yeah.
Yeah, my girl Erica Banks is on tour, promoting her new EP, Cocky on Purpose.
She called you out, like, hey, come on.
Well, actually, we have a relationship.
Shout out to Erica Banks.
EB, man. That's my sis right there.
Shout out to you, love.
But we have a single together. She's a feature on one of my singles that we did back during the pandemic, like 2020. And she always show love, her and her brother. I went to Clark, Atlanta with her brother, so shout out CAU. But I went to Clark Atlanta University in Atlanta with her brother, and he always was like, you need to tap in with my sister. She hard. Both of y'all hard. I think y'all should do a song together. We actually made that happen, and we just, created a relationship with that. And I love Atlanta. So when I saw that she was going to Atlanta for her second stop, I'm like, sis. And she was like, yes. Like, it was literally, that's how the conversation went. And she was just like, I'm already knowing, like, yes, of course. So me and a host of other people, opened up for her. But I would like to say I had one of the best opening performances because it made all of her cameo, like all of her, tour promotion videos and things like that for the Atlanta stop. Like, I went, one of the posts went viral or some blog. I can't even remember what it was, but that was like
so many blogs.
There's so many blogs that report,
But it's out there.
the culture, but it's out there where I gained a lot of followers, got a lot of eyes on me. So, shout out Erica for, throwing me that alley.
That's right, Erica. See you.
Yeah.
Dope. Okay. So let the people know, I also want to know, I would like to know.
You the people?
How did, was it just, has it always been in you, or you say, you know what, like, I've done the schooling and everything, like, I just want to rap now. I want to do something more exciting and just do something different, like.
Well, it's always been in me. Like, my dad, RIP to him, but he was a rapper. Literally, me and all my brothers, we do music in some form. My little brother, shout out for Charles from Long Beach, he make beats, record himself, But as far as me, I felt like I was doing a lot of appeasing, you know what I'm saying? Like, go to school because I didn't go to school, and do this because I didn't do this. So I did the whole, appeasing my family thing, but it was just like, once I got to my senior year in college, I'm like, I don't want to do none of this shit. Like, I don't want to do none of this shit. Like, I literally just want to rap, Yeah. My degree is in biology, so I tried to, I attempted to apply for pharmacy school, but I didn't even waste money applying because I knew I didn't want to do it for real. I did LASIK eye surgery for a little bit because it kept me in the science field, but I was meeting so many people who were, big time people in the music industry coming to get their eyes done. So it was just like, I kept being reminded of, you need to get in the booth. You know, you need to just do what you want to do because it's the only life you got to live. And I would like to think I'm very talented, you know. So one day I just really, when the pandemic happened and after my best friend died, I'm like, man, I'm not doing nothing if it don't pertain to music, money, and being a mom. Like, and that's literally all my life is right now.
I feel that. That's dope. So I get excited, man. I mean well when I say this, but I just love big brain people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love big brain people. Just so, I don't know, it just does it for me. I don't know. I love it.
Yeah.
So it's cool because at the end of the day, you definitely have like a fallback profession.
For sure.
You know what I mean? A lot of people have it, but they don't, like, you actually exercise it. Like, you dibble and dab, and you're like, but this is not where my heart is at.
Exactly.
I'm good at it. I love it, but my heart is not.
It's not in it.
Yeah, I want to do more. I want to,
Yeah, and I'm just the type of person, like, I don't do nothing for nothing. And I just found myself doing it for nothing, you know what I'm saying? So when the world stopped, COVID, I'm like, now is the time to rebrand yourself, do what you want to do, live out loud. And that's just kind of what I've been doing for the past, what we in 2024, about to be 2025. So the past 5 years, I just been using my big brain, using my resources from, working in the eye field. Now when I'm not Judy Drummer, I'm an insurance adjuster. Okay. So, I got to keep the bread flowing somehow, but, I'm just, even that is limited. I will quit a job in a hot minute. Like, I'm a quitter when it comes to a job. So.
You know your worth, you know your capabilities, okay, I feel that.
For sure. Like, I'm a professional quitter. Like,
gotta ask. So, like, the Judy drama,
right?
How did that come about? You were sitting there like drama, because you don't give me drama vibes.
And everybody say that, and I'm glad of that. But it's not drama like, oh, she in some shit, or she always, you know what I'm saying? She always caught up in some shit. It's literally, I'm super dramatic. I mean, if I stump my toe, please take me to the hospital.
Oh, your life.
Yeah, like I am like, it's drama filled.
Your life
like,
is a drama film.
Like,
okay, I see. Okay.
My 3 best friends, they just be like, this girl is just over the top with everything, Like, I used to be able to cry at the drop of a dime. It used to piss my best friend off, like, bitch, are you crying? I'm like, I just feel the need to cry right now.
When you excited?
Even when I'm excited, she's like, are you crying? Yes, I am, So the name Judy Drama, well, Judy comes from when I was on the campus of Clark Atlanta University. The movie ATL had just came out with, T.I., Lauren London, and the part where they was like, Judy, party? Her mom gonna let her have a party after what happened last year, and they showed Big Booty Judy.
Oh, okay.
The whole campus is now calling me Big Booty Judy. And then I used to go by Judy Bad. But I wanted a new rap name, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody was somebody bad or bad, like Bad Baby and bad whoever. So I was just in the shower freestyling, and I'm not that great of a freestyler, but whatever I said, it made me be like, I literally said Judy Drama, and I literally like cut the shower off mid. Like, nope, that's my name.
You saw the vision.
Yeah, I'm just like, nope, I'm Judy Drama, and it works perfectly because the ass is assing and the life is literally drama filled. Like everything is just over the top. So that's how I came up with the name Judy Drama.
I like that. Okay. Wow.
It's so funny telling that story.
I figured that because I'm like, okay, she obviously put into her name, and just me being just creative. That's when I hit you like, why don't you put like, just have like this little, your little following, like little co-following.
Describe,
your fans like dramatic with the J. That's. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I love that.
Because I come from the graffiti background, and you could play off names and stuff. You know what I mean? I used to write Pride 1. You could spell Pride with the Y instead of the I, or Pried or something like that, right? And I'm like, because, anybody would have been like, oh, the drama queen, or whatever, right? But
because I literally was calling people drama.
You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of thought,
Yeah.
but since you got to keep the same energy like you did with Judy Drama, it came naturally, right? So
Yeah.
I'm like, let me just give you this because I ain't no hater. I like to see
Yeah.
people win. When I see people win, you feel me? I feel like
win too,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? I like that shit. So I'm like, man, you should do the, just play with that, and I guarantee you people gonna like
People
that
gonna
shit.
fuck with it, like, and it's crazy because literally after you was just like, you should spell drama with a J. Literally 2 people commented on a random post and they was just like drama with a J, and I'm like, oh, what is this?
Yeah.
Angel sign?
Yeah, you feel me? Drama.
Like, I guess I
Because
gotta do
it's
it.
still Judy
It's-
Drama.
yeah,
It's
it's
just
still-
you just took out the D.
just
That's
took
it.
out the
And
D.
put dramatics because it's unisex. Drama queens is
It's like, yeah, ain't no.
it's like the rainbow folks
Yeah.
and women.
Yeah.
The guys like me are like,
Yeah.
whatever.
And I have a lot of male fans, so I don't want to be walking around calling no grown ass man a drama king.
You feel me? Because look, I'm gonna be real. I can be dramatic too. I'm a Leo. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes
Oh my God.
I can be dramatic and extra out too. So I wouldn't mind being like, yeah, I'm a dramatic.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sounds better. It's cooler.
It does sound better, and I can see like logo posters.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
dramatics. Just simple too. Even like just a Cheshire dramatic, like for merch.
Yep.
When you doing your shows or opening up, you feel me? That shit sell out. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
No, that's $1 million idea.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And so you feel me? She came through beneath the palm. See, we keep the love flowing and going. You know what I mean? We keep
Yeah,
the
we
love
gonna have
flowing
to
and
toast to
going.
that too.
Yeah,
Dramatics. I like that.
dramatics. That's dope. And you see, you came up with that in the shower. And me in the shower, you can't tell me nothing. I can sing, I can rap, I can do it all. I put on the whole concert in the shower.
I am so bad of a singer that I do not even sound good in the shower. It is horrible.
Yeah.
Like, my son would be like, Mom, like, like, wrap it up. Like,
What if you harmonize? Are you like, nah, I'm just.
I mean, now, don't get me wrong. I'll sing in the heartbeat, but do it sound good? Absolutely not.
Well, today they got the whole like.
They got
filters,
everything
extra.
to make you sound a little bit cool.
It's most of the cats that are big out right now who do most of the singing. Mm-hmm. Have you seen how they like when it's showtime? Mm-hmm. They're lip syncing because it's impossible to sing
sound
like
just like you were in the studio.
I'm not gonna say no names because I don't want to block my blessings. I don't want to roll on no toes or disrespect anybody. You feel me?
No, roll on toes. That is funny.
You know what I'm saying? So but we know what's up. You got a lot of people out there that have this signature sound, but it ain't that
Live.
Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And you don't have the grown-ups. You don't have us fool. You just got the little kids, little 12, 14. They don't care.
But even
know what I'm saying?
even with rapping though, like, a couple weeks ago while I was performing, opening up for Erica, I was like, my voice sounds extremely different. You know what I'm saying? Because I have a real show mix. Like, my manager do not play that whole rap over the track. He like, no, you need a real show mix. It's nothing right here than the hook or your ad-lib. So I'm like practicing and rehearsing, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe when I get to the venue, I'll sound a little different. I sounded way different.
That's going to set you apart because right now, and I now love the fact that a whole bunch of women are coming in the game rapping. A lot of all of them, all of them, everybody, Glorilla, all of them. I love that shit because they rapping. And call it what y'all want, say what y'all want to say. But Megan, she do her thing too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, hold on. Why you say that? Why you got?
Because you got a lot of haters too. You got some people. I'm just talking as far as like the haters out there. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Rhapsody. So if y'all not, for a lot of women out there that are doing their thing, look, study Rhapsody, and I'm gonna give y'all another one, old school, Bahamadia. Bahamadia is not, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody's gonna run to the Lauryn Hill and the Erykah Badu. And if Lauryn Hill and Erykah Badu is right here, and they be like, yes, Bahamadia, yes, Rhapsody, yes. You know what I'm saying? And I like that you can not have to, like, if you don't have to, because one day you're gonna be tested, like, oh, let's just do it like this without rapping over your own shit. You're gonna kill that shit. Somebody gonna say do some acapella. One day you're gonna be on LA Leakers or something.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? You just kill that shit. I told you, hey, it's crazy because look, I told her, I said, look, kill that shit. I know you're gonna do what you do, But this is just me being a stranger, an outsider, but somebody that mean well and come in peace.
Yeah.
And as like a new fan, just not even as an artist, but just your energy. Like I see you. You know what I mean? Like kill that shit. Like kill it. Go crazy.
No, tell
like,
them what you said though, cause it's now like
I'm
I
trying to remember
literally.
what I said, cause it's like I freestyle. It come. It just comes. That's how you know it's genuine.
You know, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
You said tie
did
your
I say?
laces.
Oh yeah, tie your laces.
Tie your laces.
Don't
make
trip.
Sure, yeah, don't
Tie your
trip.
laces.
You know.
Yeah, don't
'Cause
trip.
you
Tie
got
your
it.
And then look, she didn't even come out there with laces. She came out with some boots that was way up here. And I don't know what kind of boost these was, but it's like if you went too far to the left or too little to the right, you was falling. And she was doing all kind of. She was 8-town stomping or whatever. Doing it was tight. It was time like okay, she out there having fun, and then I hear these little girls. I ain't gonna say little. Let me take that back. I hear these young girls going crazy, like and they amping you up. They hype, they became like your hype.
They
hype
did
dealer.
it. The three girls in the front, like, no, I ain't gonna first, like, again, I went to Clark, Atlanta, so like all of like my college friends, I'm also a Delta. My sorority sisters popped out.
Shout
you
them
know what I'm
out.
saying? Shout out. You know what I'm
shout
saying? The
out to
34
y'all,
vital vessels of victory. Spring 12 hearts.
Man, this is so dope. I love this.
But yeah, I am a lady of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated Sigma chapter, and like
How y'all throw it up? How y'all throw it up? Oh,
I be trying to keep it low key, cause you know what I'm saying. Like, of course I'm a proud member, but I be doing some ratchet shit. So I be like,
but if they love you, they accept
no,
you.
and they do. They do. They be like, yeah, that's fine.
At least she represents. She ain't forget where she came from.
At
she
all,
representing.
at all. But like a lot of people from Clark, Atlanta, popped out. Even some of my family and friends popped out. But those three young ladies in the front, it's like they was instant fans, and I love that, because it's different when you got familiar faces in the crowd. They already knew the song. They already, know the vibes. But total strangers to react like the people who already know the shit is like very humbling, and it provides a level of reassurance like, oh, okay, yeah, this is a banger. And I'm somebody they gonna fuck with.
We gotta jump into it. Look, man, listen. Is it Do It Now? What's
It's called My Neck.
My Neck. So listen. For the 80s babies, y'all remember the song My Neck? Is it Kaya? Kaya, not Kia. Kaya. Shout out to Kaya. She OG.
Yeah.
Okay,
sure.
she's legendary in the game. If you're thinking of Little Kim and Foxy Brown, Trina, you gotta add Kaya in that mix
for sure.
If I'm not mistaken, who was the first? Was Remy Ma the first to sample something? Was it the No. That was probably too. That was Too Short.
You are talking about Shauna from DTP.
Oh, you're right, Shauna from DTP. I love Shauna. Shauna was dope. Shauna was dope. And the only chick from DTP, huh? She was rapping.
Yes.
She was horrible. I don't know what happened, but Shauna, hey, it's all love here. But going back to you, that was a dope, like, my first time hearing it and just seeing, like, the visual. Like, you have fun with it. You don't take yourself too serious.
I don't. I try not to.
Can I talk my shit?
You talk your shit.
Hey, listen, I'm going to just say this. It's heavy back there. And she is not but she don't carry herself like the standard woman who has the poke out, if you know what I'm saying. Like, she is really chill, bubbly, and when it comes to rapping and shit, she take that shit serious. When I saw her, we met at a networking event, and I saw her, it wasn't like a whole bunch of dudes on her and being thirsty. She laid down boundaries right on the spot. She's not the typical, just because you see this image, this visual, that's the thing. A woman is supposed to display visual, and as men, we're visual, so we see, right? But that doesn't give us a right to be thirsty, to be doing all the extra stuff. Yeah. I mean, she don't open those doors. She don't she doesn't welcome that. She just come as she is, right? And that's why I told her, like, man, come up on here and let the world know that, because this right here might kind of like keep them what
keep the dogs at bay.
this the repellent.
You know it.
You know what I'm saying? Stay up off her, man. You know what I'm saying? Support her. Don't smother her. It's a difference.
But I will say a lot of real men see that off gate, off rip. So I don't really have that problem too much, you know what I'm saying?
This for the guys in the DMs, the social media.
Yeah,
them.
Like, and oh my gosh, I feel like I'm the nicest, goofiest person ever, but it's just like some men is like, they're expecting what you just described, like, oh, she rap about this, when she shooting her content, she look like this and this and this and that. I'ma hop in her DM only to find out, like, oh, this bitch not playing, you know what I'm saying? And then it's just like, why you so mean? I'm like, I'm not mean. I just don't want you to get it fucked up.
And we gonna get to that. Look, once they
they
see this, they're gonna realize. Once they see this, they're gonna realize, like, oh yeah, she's not the one.
Yeah,
like, she's not the wrong one. She's the right one, because she gonna get you. She gonna step on you in them. How high were them heels?
They was pretty high, like 6.
She gonna step. Yeah, and it's gonna hurt. So you know what I'm saying. Chill out.
But I also get it though. I'm the only girl of 6 brothers, so it's like I don't ever want to come off like. Well, fuck it. I do be coming off like that because, like I said, it's just like if you don't set boundaries with people, they gonna cross them. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's in person or on the internet. But it's just like I be wanting people to realize, especially in my personal life, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of times where a nigga will really fuck with Courtney, my real name, my real being, and they just can't get with the Judy drama shit, you know what I'm saying? Or they fuck with Judy drama, but they can't understand why Courtney is such a granny. Like, why is this bitch always in the bed? Like she's always asleep. Yeah. It's like every time I call her, she's asleep, But it's just like I be wanting people to understand that those are 2 entities living in one vessel, and if I decide to give you Courtney, you should consider that a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Because the world has to get Judy drama. You feel me? Yeah. So it's just like if you get exposed to Courtney, just respect it. Like don't do too much, because that'll get you to the left real quick.
This woman right here, like she said, she's like the only girl in her family. So also let them know. Like, because, just, I'm sure they're going to be like, man, where's she from?
Yeah.
So let them know where you from, where you spend time at, and just, like you basically like what I would consider myself like one great big pot of gumbo.
I am. So originally I was born in Long Beach, California, St. Mary's Hospital.
LBC.
From the LBC. When I was 7, my dad passed away, and when I was not 10, my stepmom passed away. And the way my mom operates, she didn't have any other children at that time besides me. So she was like, after my dad passed, she was like, you could stay with your stepmom and your brothers, And my mom went on to Houston, where she met my stepdad. And then they eventually moved to Dallas. Stepmom gets sick. And then I moved to Dallas. And I spent my whole, from 10 to after, a little bit after high school, right before college in Dallas. So that's where the whole little Southern twang come in. But then I went on to spend a good 7 years in Atlanta. And that shit just threw some more, into the gumbo pot. So it's so funny. My close group of friends, we call it the Feta Fours or whatever. They be like, every time you go somewhere to one of these places that you're from, your accent literally changes. And when you get to Atlanta, we can't understand shit you saying.
You just be able to adapt wherever you are.
And I'm just like, y'all, I have to talk like that in Atlanta, because if I talk proper, they don't understand me. You know what I'm saying? So I have to turn that on. And then, I literally just tell people I'm from Dallas because I spent the most time out there. That's where the rap artist was cultivated. That's where, what I'm saying, like, I grew up, but those three cities, Long Beach, Dallas, and Atlanta, is where I tell people I'm from.
Can I say something?
Of course.
I just thought about something. What if you merge like the sound, take from the Dallas sound, try to take like samples from like Erykah Badu from Dallas,
Yeah,
right?
from South Dallas, yes.
And then from Long Beach, you could take some, let's say like some Dove Shack, some Warren G, G Funk, right? And then you said Atlanta, right? I would say from Atlanta, we do some Shauna. You mentioned Shauna, DTP. I would say like or Shawty Low or something. Yeah, like all of that, right? Fabo, all that, like, and combine that. Take a little bit of this and that, right? And put it in the pot and cook. And then when your visuals, have your visuals like some Redman, Missy Elliott, and Ludacris. Because of your energy, right?
Yeah.
Think about it.
I'm thinking about it. It's a stain on the brain.
That'll
for sure.
be crazy.
But as far as like,
remember when Luda was like, feels like a midget just hanging on my necklace, and it was a midget. Imagine they like, you got two midgets back there, and you got a midget. you got some midgets hugging you from the back or something. You know what I mean? That'll be just some crazy stuff. Like people wouldn't expect that.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, it's like G Funk. In the South, and then you got some Dallas, and you got some bag lady energy up in you. Hasn't been done.
It hasn't been done, but I will say, like, since moving back to California, I only been here for a year and some change now. Every time I go to the studio, especially, with a new artist or a different young lady I'm trying to network with, they be like, bro, where are you from? Because I literally can do that. Like, my voice, depending on what the track is, my voice automatically just...
They can't put you in the box.
They can't put me in the box. And when I say I get into so many, like, debates while I'm at, my label, like, you think you can do this? I don't think shit. I know I can. You know what I'm saying? I don't think a damn thing. I
cannot wait to hear, like, do you plan, like, do we have an EP in the works?
Oh, most definitely.
Because that EP is going to just let it be known what's going on. It's going to show everything.
Yeah.
I think that'll be dope.
The EP, I'm taking my time because I did take some time off. I dropped the album in 2021 and then literally fell off the face of the earth.
So you've been doing singles, huh?
Yeah, so right now I'm just focusing on the singles, My Neck, and that's the real nigga show me so much love.
Right.
And then I got a new single dropping called STA, which is Shake That Ass.
That's the one where you came out and you was like,
no.
Stomping.
That's actually
Y'all ready to shake some ass?
That's actually called Hood Rat Shit, and I'm a feature on that song. But I just love my verse and the beat in the song so much that I'm like, bruh, like I gotta perform this song, because it's high energy, get the crowd pumping, and then I go straight into the next song. But STA is one of them ones. Like, and once it drop, you'll hear what you just described. It's got like a Cali, Atlanta, Dallas thing going on. It's literally all of it in one song.
Did you shoot that the My Neck in Dallas?
I did.
And the reason why I say that is because it was like in the liquor store, and I'm just I'm observing your homies.
Yeah.
I'm like, they don't give me LA vibes, so I'm like, I'm gonna ask her.
So the mic drop in the liquor store is, and how I know them is such a funny story. But so to introduce the song, we did the convenience store video with me and all my partners, and then the actual music video we shot it at my cousin's mechanic shop.
Okay.
But yeah, the dudes that you see in those videos, they are very much from Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
They are very much Dallas, Texas, and I love them so much.
For sure. Yeah.
But it's a whole lot to talk about me, and I know I'm your guest, but what do you do? I know you told me about the graffiti, and you got a creative brain.
I'm just Yeah, I'm a creator. I'm an artist. That's just my title, artist, because I feel like an artist does everything, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Absolutely.
So, I got the virtual art gallery behind us.
And it's fire.
And I set the aesthetic, I just have I like to say, I say it with extreme confidence. I have impeccable taste. My mom and my auntie are like, they do like the interior decorating. So I know how to make shit look good. What I mean? We could live in a box. That whole box is gonna be decked
popping.
out. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I like to make things look good. I have a brand, Pineapple Palm Tree, which we could talk about, the merch. I like to help people with this stuff, give ideas, even if I'm not hands-on, just to put the bug in your ear.
Because I was wondering, how people like a message or love a message on Instagram. I'm like, he keep dropping the pineapples. What's
the pineapple stands true to the brand, just like, so it's Pineapple Palm Tree, and then the show is Beneath the Palms. You know what I mean? Just trying to stay on brand.
Stay on brand. Like, no, it's so, like, when I eventually, don't kill me.
So watch this. How do you feel right now? Like, here, how do you feel?
I feel great. I feel, okay, so it's about to get a little sentimental, but because I'm a woman and this is like a male-dominated industry that I'm in, I always check the safety and security level in places because I do go a lot of places by myself. So for one, I feel very safe here. Two, I feel I'm cool. We got the little drink going, good conversation. Like I'm straight.
That's what, you feel me? So
I'm straight.
Right. So again, Beneath the Palms, Pineapple Palm Tree. I basically, especially being chair bound, I said, how can I create a world where people can come into my shit? Because I'm exhausted keeping up with people because mentally I'm not in a wheelchair. Reality I am, you feel me? But it's hard to keep up with able-bodied folks because they don't, life is a big distraction. Life is going. It don't stop for nothing. You know
Absolutely.
What I mean? So I said, if I create my world, it's for people who got their shit together mentally. Or you paid your last car note. That's Pineapple Palm Tree.
Yeah.
You seek peace. You want to chill, or you change your life around. That's Pineapple Palm Tree.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is celebrating your wins and just also like a mental vacation. Even if you can't travel the world, you feel me? But you like, you know what? But when my kids sleep, I can go in the room.
Indeed.
Or the bathroom. I know some of y'all people can relate, or especially women.
Yeah,
that
for
bathroom is the spot. The bathroom can be
Love
whatever. You light your candles, run your bath water, you smoke a little sun. You know what I mean? That's Pineapple Palm Tree. And I say, and pineapples, nowadays we for celebrational purposes, we pop bottles and stuff. But once upon a time, they used to have pineapples, and they would bust it down and, break bread with people with the pineapple, so the pineapple signifies hospitality, which here we push hospitality strictly enforced. That's why you feel how you feel.
That's how I feel.
If I have multiple guests, I gotta you gotta go because we'll talk forever. They don't want to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got other guests, that's trying to pull up. You feel me? But that was my full intent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, it's definitely giving that vibe. But you did mention that you was chair bound. So if you don't mind me asking.
What would you like? Yeah, ask. Lay it on me. What you wanna know?
How did that come about?
So, due to the ignorance of the streets, wrong place, wrong time, caught slipping, I was shot 5 times. I was 21.
Okay.
So today it's been over a decade. It's been 15 years. And I don't know how to give up. I never, you know what I'm saying? So, to be honest, I do, every other day I feel discouraged for having the courage to do this every day. But I'm like, looking at it from a different angle. Look at me now. Look where I'm at. Look at what I got going on. You know what I'm saying? I got fly chicks pulling up. You know what I'm saying? I got genuine followers. My followers ain't super big, but they're genuine. And most of those people, there are more people than there are bots. That's a fact.
And that is
I didn't pay for them, and I got the same account from day one of IG. You know what I mean? And Um, I never like imagined myself really being here, but thanks to my brother and my other bro from high school, we played basketball together, and he always told me, shout out to Jamal Boykins. He'll be coming on soon. He's also a Laker champion.
Okay.
We're gonna have his jersey on the wall too.
Yeah.
He told me like you need to do this, like your story, like it's a never ending story because people gonna want to hear it, they can learn from it, but also I can bring others on and make them comfortable to share their story.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying? So I'm definitely gonna shoot it back to her because it's not about me. Y'all have heard a little bit here and there. I will share a little bit more, so it'll give y'all a reason to want to go to episode 1. Because every time I share something about my story, it's a little something different, but it's all in the same story. It's just different chapters. So after being shot, just laid out on the ground. I had internal bleeding, so I didn't see any blood, but I was drowning. It felt like when you drink something, you're thirsty, but you start to feel like you're full.
Full, yeah.
I couldn't stop myself from getting full. I didn't know what drowning I couldn't process that. You know what I mean? It happened so fast, but also it felt like slow motion.
Yeah.
I blanked out a couple of times. I started talking to myself, just trying to trick my brain, just being just smart. Like, let me just talk to myself. And then I realized, like, okay, I'm going to go to sleep. And this sleep felt like I was going to sleep for the first time in my life. It felt good. Like, really, it felt better than, like, a hard day at work. Let me lay in my bed. It felt way better than that. It felt like even after sex, I'm going to go to sleep. It felt way better than that. I can't explain it no better than that, but I knew that was scary, though.
Yeah.
So I fall asleep, and there was no white light, people. There was no white light. I had I'm going to just drop it here. I had an outer body experience, which means I was elevating, and I see my body on the ground. As I go up, I can see the distance between me and my body, and I said, oh, no, hell no, and I kept waking back up. Now that I get up, I see the ambulance. And the other time when I would get up, I saw somebody in the blinds while I was talking to myself, and then they gave them eye contact. They went like this, so now you just see the blinds go like this. And I'm like, they're going to let me die here. You know what I mean? I passed out. The outer body experience kicked in, then boom. Now when I wake up, there's a pillow up under me. There's an ambulance, but they can't come through because when there's a shooting, a killing, or whatever, right, the police have to give them the okay to come through because people are known to shoot at the ambulance. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
But in this case, it was already done. But they're dragging it. And the people, there's this old couple, this old man, old woman, right? And they're like, no, this man is going to die. Like, come on, there's no shooting. Like, if they were shooting, why would we all be out here? You know what I mean? And they had me in a regular ambulance, but the doors wouldn't close because I'm too tall. My feet couldn't close the door. Yeah, so they had to call the fire department, the red ambulance truck.
Okay.
That's the only one I could fit in properly. You know what I mean? And from there I went to the ICU, and I'm not gonna give y'all the details of how the hospital things went. We'll say that for the next one. But yeah, that's the brief story of what happened to me. Yeah, I was shot. It was a Hispanic gang, but I don't blame the Hispanic race just because you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Ignorance has no color.
Right. Correct.
You feel what I'm saying? It was just a specific gang. I ain't gonna drop names. I ain't never gonna get them the light, But it happened. But again, I'm still here.
Yeah.
And I'm able to help people. You get what I'm saying? What we doing now, like, I don't even think my bro would be doing this if I wasn't here. Because, you got to have people who are on the same page while in the same book as you. And his dream and his vision and his goals, like, a lot of people don't fit and they don't see it. You know what I mean? And he know, like, You get what I'm saying? So here we are, and then boom, I got you. And I don't know how many interviews you've done, but I know I assume I'm like top 3, top 5.
Definitely top 2.
See, top 2. You see what I'm saying? You feel me? Top 2. I'm cool with that. You feel me? Top 2.
And you're not too.
Not too. You see what I'm saying? So, and then the last guest prior, I was the first.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm gifted in many ways, and I would be selfish to give up. You know what I mean? And so, shit happens for a reason. I was dealt a bad hand, and we all know, even though I don't like playing games or whatever, it is what it is. When it comes to being dealt, when you're playing against the dealer, you can't get mad at the dealer from the cards you was dealt. You get what I'm saying?
Because you playing the game.
Yeah, you can't get mad at the dealer by the cards you were dealt. You just got to work that shit. You know what I mean? Or come new. You know what I'm saying? So for me, this is me coming new. The brand Pineapple Palm Tree, I'm in the works of rebranding, getting together. I didn't go to school for none of this shit. Everything that I do is just from the heart. I'm iron-willed, and I'm in go mode.
Yeah, for sure.
Go mode. And while I was here and I saw you, I saw a few other people, but I don't know, I just like how you move. And like you said, you be by yourself. A lot of women that have your look, and not just beauty-wise, but physical, they are accompanied by other girls or got a guy with them, and that kind of stops.
Yeah.
If I try to pull you in, the girls, he didn't ask me, so no. Or if it's a guy, he trying to hit on you.
Yeah.
You were by yourself. You held your own. You know what I mean? And I, like you said, like even though my image or whatever, like that's you have no control over your followers or whoever. You have no control over their perception or opinions or whatever, you feel me? But I saw you before you even told me who you really are outside of it. I saw you, and that's why I'm like, put your name down. Like, we got to get you up in here.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
Here we are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I hope that this is like not only a confidence booster, but you know what I mean? But it make you go harder. Keep in mind, this is coming from somebody that's been through everything you could think of, you can imagine. You feel what I'm saying? And you don't have to be here, and I don't have to be here to tell you this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not a hater. I want to see all my people win. You from the city, you from California. I don't care if it's from the north all the way to the south. You know what I mean? You from the city, even out just in the country in general. But if you from California, I want to see all my peoples win, be it male or female. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I saw you, and I'm like, okay, she's a rapper. I see a lot of girls that rap, but let's be honest, a lot of people who are rapping or whatever it is that they're doing, clothing line or whatever, a lot of you guys, I don't want to expose people, but we got to keep it honest.
Yeah,
a lot of people are just in it for the lifestyle. A lot of males, like, who's not a rapper? Let's be honest, who's not a rapper? We got more rappers than doctors and shit, you feel me? Like, I could rap too. I got friends, I can be one of those people. Like, the reason why it works for me is because I got my bro, I got
the whole
podcasts.
setup.
I got the whole thing.
You got the whole setup. Right.
You get what I'm saying? And then the wheelchair it really elevates it because the window for a wheelchair rapper is.
It's like,
I was walking. It's like, come on, get in line.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm like, let me just keep it cool and just stick to the brand, do what I'm doing, because once you have a following, whatever it is you choose to do, they're gonna follow that too.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? And so when I see you, I'm like, oh no, this is not a costume.
No.
Like she really do this, and outside of this, you do display motherhood. You probably don't push it, but it shows. And I like that when you're doing your freestyle stuff, like you don't cut out the interruption of your kids.
No, and
that's cool.
Can't.
I like that.
Well, one, I want to thank you for sharing that, because it definitely is just like another reason to not stop. In my opinion, you had every reason to stop, and you kept going. You know what I'm saying? So for somebody like myself who is able-bodied, it's just like you literally have no excuse. You know what I'm saying? And I've learned that excuses are tools of the incompetent. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not incompetent. So thank you for that. And then two, with the motherhood thing, that also goes back into why I draw boundaries. It's just like, my son don't have an Instagram, Facebook, none of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, he's 8. And he's also autistic. Okay. So, I am in the point of motherhood where I'm not trying to be the helicopter parent. You know what I'm saying? Because I had to teach myself like autism is a label, not a limit. And this kid doesn't even know he has autism. So there's no point of me leading with that. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people are
on the spectrum.
Go
like
ahead.
No, a helicopter parent where, well, I was like always on him, like, you know, he can't go over there because he has autism.
Oh, hovering, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm hovering over him like, oh, he's only doing that because he has autism. You know what I'm saying? And then I had to just think back, like, I know a lot of regular kids who do that same shit. You know what I'm saying?
So you know what? Honestly, I even took a test recently. I had a friend that sent me a test. To see, you know, whatever, but I wasn't on the spectrum, but she was. You know, what the hell, right? A lot of successful people in this world are autistic, you know, and there's levels of autism. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's literally why it's called.
Your son, another reason, because if he was to have Instagram, you know, a lot of autistic people are ahead of their time. So he'll see some shit that you'll be like, I don't expect you to understand this at 8 years old, and he will. So you got to be careful of how you.
Exactly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then it's all this creep AI shit on top of that. You know what I'm saying? But like even when my son was like 4 and 5, he's just like randomly coming in the room saying some shit that a 10-year-old would know, and I'm like, wait. Slow down. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't even know that at 4 or 5. So
it's a new generation.
I'm gonna need you to chill. You know, like it's gotten to the point where I'm like, can you come do this? Cause I can't work this. You know, or whatever the case may be. I'm like, these kids just period, whether they're autistic or not, it's just like they're like way more advanced than we were when we was kids.
All that shit is just a title, it's just a label, man.
And that's
that doesn't mean you cannot have a life. It doesn't mean you cannot be successful or nothing, because those people who are not autistic and who don't have ADD, ADHD, and it's still a problem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But that's my point. Like, that's why I have to stop doing that. That's why I have to stop being that type of parent, because it's just like he proves every day that he's very independent. You know, he will be okay shall something happen to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I stopped leading with it to like mask certain behaviors he would have. You know, like giving people the disclaimer like, I'm sorry, he has autism. Then I'm like, what the fuck am I saying sorry for? You know what I'm saying? Because you have an 8-year-old who is not on the spectrum, and this motherfucker's just bad. You know what I'm saying? Or don't want to listen, defiant, and they're not on anybody's spectrum. All they need is an ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? So I literally stopped doing it to myself, and more importantly, I stopped doing it to him because, again, he doesn't know that he's special needs or has autism, and he goes about his life. That's why I'm like, when you said, if your son calls you during the interview, I'm like, he ain't gonna call me. He do not be giving a fuck about, like, once he with that favorite uncle of his, that Uncle Charles, I could be gone for 2 years.
Shout out to Uncle Charles.
Shout out to
my
Uncle
grandpa's
Charles.
named Charles.
Charles. Nah. But yeah, so. And then, like I said, that's one thing that I am trying to, because I know people want to see more of the personal life too, you know? So it's just like Judy Drama, the artist, but what about whatever else she does? And I do hold motherhood into a high regard, but I also don't like people in my business like that. So I'll be leaving that. Yeah, I got boundaries, and like I'm gonna crash out by my son, so I just keep him off the internet for real. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm literally gonna crash the fuck out.
You only hear his voice. You'll hear his voice.
You'll hear his voice.
You ain't gonna see him.
You'll hear an exchange, but you know, the posting pictures of him, I keep that to a minimum. Or I keep it on Facebook where all the old people at. You know what I'm saying?
Really,
like
the family is on Facebook.
Yeah, the family's on Facebook.
Yeah.
Like,
Facebook is like family.
And I only post him like physical pictures of him like on his birthday, Christmas, and Halloween.
They might as well change that shit to family book.
Yeah, because
once my mom and them started being on it, I said, oh, it's over with. Once my grandpa sent me a request.
Yeah, like what are we
They
doing?
posting pictures, right? They posting pictures of me as a kid. I'm like, damn, man, I'm over here saving the pictures and stuff. Like, damn, they didn't post it.
Got a whole photo album
Yeah.
on Facebook.
So look, I got some fun questions for you.
Yeah,
I got some
for sure.
fun
Let's get
questions.
into it.
What is your go-to shower song? When you in the shower, like what's the first song you put on? Mine would be Fresh So Clean. It's kind of like, oh, okay. Yeah.
My go-to shower song. It depends on the mood, but most of the times I'm putting on Digits by Young Thug.
Okay.
Say the hustle don't stop, it keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, like I got yeah,
Okay.
that's my shit.
Okay. Okay. So if your life was a movie, right, what would be the title? What would you title your life as a movie?
Dang. If my life was a movie.
You want me to go first?
Yeah. You tell me.
The title of my movie would be Son of Sandra. My mom's name is Sandra.
Mm-hmm.
I've been through a lot, and just as a boy, I'm one of those boys who have what you would call mommy issues. And let me just make this clear: just because a boy, a guy has or has experienced, mommy issues or whatever, don't bash him for that. You know what I'm saying? Because not every woman is meant to be a mother. You know what I'm saying? Just like not every man is meant to be a father. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, it is what it is. Again, dealt a bad hand. I was raised by the wrong mother and wasn't raised by a father. So I would name it Son of Sandra and talk about what my personal experience with her, but also the good stuff as well. And then how I turned out, because people are like, well, your mom, I would have never known. Because we live amongst a lot of people who are very weak and who lead with emotion rather than logic. You feel me? So a lot of people that would have experienced my life and my journey would have canceled, called it quits long ago. They would have checked out a long time ago.
Yeah.
So even though you Judy drama, I'm like, being able to bounce, only daughter, which is like, how can you relate to anybody else? Because it's all boys, right? And then you go from that to college. I mean, let's pop it though. She didn't just go to a junior college. Not to say junior college is bad, because I didn't go.
Colleges are
She
fine.
went to a black university, a black college. That is a flex. She went to Atlanta and got rooted and tapped in and locked in, and then came back home. And then, unfortunately, his son has autism. However,
I wouldn't say unfortunately.
I was about to. Let me cook.
Unfortunately.
Let me cook. To some, because we speaking to both the surface level minded individuals and the people who, because there's also people out there. I have a sister who's, I'm not sure if she's autistic or she has like Down syndrome, or it could be both, one of the two. But she's definitely, you know what I mean. And while I was on the ground leaking, my mom was in the hospital giving birth. So every year, like I turned 15, so I have a little sister who's now 15. You feel what I'm saying? So let me rephrase that. Not unfortunately, but because your son is, has autism, right? I know that there's struggles from all around. Being the only girl, that's one. Coming from different aspects, different areas, from California, Atlanta, all of that, right? Being fortunate with the, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot going on. You feel me? It's a lot going on. You got, you got the good and the bad. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure you know how to balance that shit. So that's why I say, what would be the title to your movie?
Well, considering all of that, I would title it "It Is What It Is." Because it is.
It is what it is.
It is, and it's been like that since.
Simplistic, but yeah.
Because it is like my dad and my stepmom died 7 and 10. Okay, I was 7 and 10. Okay, it is what it is. So now when people die, that's literally how I take it. Like, it is what it is. We gotta go. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like my youngest brother just passed in March. He was special needs. So being his big sister for all those years and finally having a son who is autistic, it was like I was already equipped for that. So when I found out that he was autistic, I'm like, shit, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I've already had the practice with my younger brother. Heartbreak. Niggas lie, bitches lie, everybody lie. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know, like that's just how I live my life. I'm not equipped to stay down for too long. Like when I say the dramatics is like, oh, when I first find out something, I panic. 30 minutes later, I'm just like, it is what it is. Because I can't do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? I always find a way to press forward and use whatever material God gave me to make the best whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I make shit look like chocolate every day. so it is what it is. Look like it is what it is. That's why I say it's like it really, you know, my son being autistic was more of a blessing than a curse than anything because it really set me down. It really made me, you know what I'm saying, pick and choose who to fuck with. You know what I'm saying?
Like to look at life from a different angle.
From a different angle, you know what I'm saying? And then the reason why, you know, sorry if I came off a little like, you know, whatever.
No, that's motherhood.
I
that's
get
motherhood.
that a lot. But the reason why I stopped you so abruptly is because my son has the luxury of not experiencing what regular-minded kids experience. There's a lot of 8-year-olds who are depressed, have anxiety. You know what I'm saying? They on TikTok trying to have a skincare routine. Like, you know what I'm saying? My son literally don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Just
because
live life.
He just live life. Like, when he be running through the hallway singing his songs or whatever, I just be like, man, kid, you one of them guys because I have goddaughters who are just like, Mom, I'm just so fat, or oh, Mom, I'm this or I'm that. I'm like, nigga, you are 9. Like, why are you even thinking about that?
That's because you know that's social media influences
social
too,
media
though.
be having them fucked up. So it's just like when it comes to my kid being as unique as he is, I just be like, do your big one. You know what I'm saying? But I would definitely title my life, It Is What It Is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Okay. I had another one. What would be your theme song?
It's a song that's already out.
It could be whatever. It could be your own. It could be whoever. Like, what would be your theme song?
I'm not.
What would be your theme song?
Oh, they probably gonna clown me.
You about to whoop some ass and you come out like Stone Cold and Steve Austin or something. Like, what would be your theme song?
To be honest, y'all remember the Cleveland Brown shows, like the black people version of Family Guy? He's like, my name is Cleveland Brown. Like, that's how I feel about myself. My name is Courtney Turner. Like, I'm just so glad to be me. You know what I'm saying?
I love that. I'm
with my family, it's your friends and your friends. Yeah. Like, that's my shit.
I love that. Okay. Last one. Do you regularly first, do you believe in manifestation?
I do.
Do you regularly practice manifestation?
I'm trying to get in the habit of it.
Okay.
I
like the lace your boots and
like I know you got this whole debate of you shouldn't manifest, you should pray. You pray and manifest. Like, it's all the same thing to me. You know what I'm saying? Because literally, God talks about manifestation in the Bible.
Agreed.
So, so that's exactly what I was about to say. Like, you know, what comes from your mouth shall become your reality. So, when I say, just to use the Erica Banks thing as an example, I was just like, God, I'm going to hit Erica and I'm going to tell her that I'm going to be at the Atlanta stop. Like, I said that out loud and I kind of like wrapped it up in a bow and CC'd it to God. And then I just hopped in her DM and was just like, sis. And she was like, yeah. It literally happened like that. Like as soon as I threw it up, it went in, you know?
Yeah.
So, and I believe that for a lot of things in my life, some things happen much quicker than others, and other things I have to be way more patient, but I just keep putting it out there like, God, this is going to happen. Like, on me it's going to happen, you know what I'm saying? Because I work so hard every day. And that's another thing, like, people do all this praying and all this manifesting, thinking that God or whoever they believe in is some type of genie. It's not a genie. You literally have to put in the work. You feel me? Like, you can ask all day, but faith without works is dead.
So put in the work,
you know what I'm saying? So to your point, you gotta tie up your laces and fucking don't trip, do the shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I definitely manifest about everything that I want to come into fruition. I pray about it. I lace it up, I package it up and send it to God, and everything I've ever wanted in this life, I've gotten. So.
Okay, that's dope. So, you want to let everybody know you got some upcoming projects, a single,
sure.
drop your single, all of that shit. Let them know where to find you. The middle camera, that's the main.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
okay.
This you right here.
To all the cameras. Once again, it's your girl Judy Drama, Judy Bang, same motherfucking thing. Miss Fantastic Ass So Fat It Stopped Traffic. Just a little recap. I'm from Long Beach, California, by the way, of Dallas, Texas. I got some shit coming, y'all. I got my single, My Neck is out right now. Real niggas show me so much love. And my new single, STA, a.k.a. Shake That Ass, is dropping real soon. So when I say, bitch, shake that ass, I expect nothing but ass shaking. Like, do not disappoint me when the song come on.
Oh, I love it. Unlimited lap dances.
Like,
your
unlimited.
Boy, unlimited
and
lap
that's
dances.
another thing. We didn't get into it, but that the strip club is my favorite place to be. I love going to the strip club.
I'm gonna talk to my boy too.
And I need to be there.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to my boy. LJ. You know what I'm saying? He in a wheelchair, but he run all the strip clubs. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try to, see if we get your music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got it's so many of them things up in there twerking and shit. You know what I'm saying? They need that music. You gotta keep it. You feel me? And I think that hit that My Neck.
It's gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
It's gonna go crazy. You haven't heard Shake That Ass yet? I'm gonna send it to you. I got it, ready to go for you.
Okay.
But Shake That Ass is one of them ones. Like, it's for women, but I'm saying some shit that niggas like gonna go home and, hey, did you hear what Judy Drama said to do?
Yeah.
Bitch, you need to do that.
Okay.
You need to do what she's telling you to do, okay?
Follow that.
Follow her lead, goddammit.
Okay. Let them know where to find you.
You can find me at Judy Drama Official on Instagram, Judy Drama GCE on X, Twitter, whatever the fuck it's called now. Courtney Turner on Facebook, because I ain't got no criminal record. I ain't running from the police, so I ain't tripping. And yeah, so anything Judy Drama. Oh, YouTube is Judy Drama Official and Judy Drama. I have 2 YouTube pages. Yeah, TikTok, Judy Drama. Just Judy. Once you put in Judy Drama, everything else gonna pop up.
Okay.
So on all sites, Judy Drama.
Okay. We're gonna get you up in there.
Yeah.
For sure. Well, y'all heard it here first. Judy Drama Official, the one and only.
The one and only.
AKA Miss Pokeout. I just gave her that.
That is literally his favorite part.
I just freestyled that. All right, so another one. Beneath the Palms. We gotta go. We up out of here. We got places to be, faces to see. I'm your host, once again, Willie Abstract, and we out. Another one. Peace.